Well, all right, here we are. I don't even know where to start. This is why I don't do this. But I'm going to talk for the next 30 minutes. And maybe things make it in the video, maybe they don't. Maybe I make this video, maybe I don't make this video. But me sitting here is the combined effort of the last couple of months of willpower and one snap in the moment decision today to just go to a park and try this. I want to experiment and see if doing something like this is helpful. I also just want to vent, I guess, a little bit, help me externalize my internal world. I don't know, because it's just been a hard couple of months. This is the first time I've done anything really like this, whether this is on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram or I don't know. I just don't post very often. And the main reason for that is because I feel like I have a lot of set rules within my mind. I think at a base level are maybe a good thing, but they have grown into something that absolutely stifles any ability to put out into the world. I just have so many questions rolling around in my mind that I don't know the answers to, and so they just torture me. I don't know, in the current state of the world with AI and news cycles and current events and just how the internet works these days, I just feel like anything that I make only adds to the noise. And this type of video in particular that is unscripted, I do not have really an end goal other than to just do it and experiment. I have such an aversion to. Improvisation, improv is one thing, but unscripted stream of consciousness scares me. Not because I don't think I can do it, but because anything that I put on the internet or in the world has to be, maybe it is perfection. I want to say not perfect, but it has to be worth it. There has to be a value in it that I can clearly see, or else I don't want to post it. I don't want to put something on the internet. I feel like there is a small part of that is virtuous. I like asking the question. There's part of me that likes asking the question, should this exist or not? Making sure that you are responsible for the things that you are creating. And there's another part of me that really wrestles with the validity of that question, because going back to childhood, a child does not ask when they have a piece of paper and crayons laying out on the table. A child does not ask whether they should draw something or not. They just do it because it sounds fun. And they don't stress themselves out over whether or not it's a good use of the piece of paper. Or maybe if you use the crayons now for something that doesn't matter, maybe when you actually make something, or you want to make something that does matter, you won't have any crayons left. That's where I feel like I'm at in one arena. Another thorn in my side that continues to berate me is this thing. The thing that I'm holding, the thing that I'm using to record my audio right now. This device, this portal to infinity is so aggravating sometimes. And that I do not have control over my own ability to own this, to have this thing. I feel like I have lost the ability to interact with media in a healthy way. And maybe that's not a revolutionary idea. I think many people are struggling with social media addiction and constantly being just chronically online. But I don't know, I've noticed it going a step deeper. That sure, yes, I'm on my phone quite a lot, but this craving for escape just consumes me at times. Not all the time, but more often than not, it is the thing that promises release. It promises an escape from tension or worry or hardship, but it really only exacerbates the problem. It just pushes it down the road. It just kicks the stone down the path, and you ultimately have to still deal with the same things. You just have less time or energy or willpower than ever to get anything done. YouTube as well. Watching creators, watching video essay channels, watching anything really. There's this jadedness that has kind of grown within me that I think is valid in some ways and ridiculous in others. Even at the same time that I want to share from my heart. I want to create projects and films, video scripts, books, whatever, that, I don't know, inspire people, that help people, that add something, that say something in an intelligent way. They don't just add to this cycle of noise and content. I'm just tired of people talking at the same time. Everybody's critiquing something. Everybody's picking things apart. Everybody has this next big, you've never thought about it this way, right? And it just gets tiring for me. And then I think that, maybe I'm just doing the same thing, and it makes me not want to do it and even more. Or the things that I do have to say have to be so perfectly articulated and meticulously prepared and edited, streamlined down to perfection, that it just feels so unrealistic. I can't do anything well enough to meet the expectations of my own rule set. I struggle as an artist with the thoughts of monetization, of making money from profiting from the things that I make. And I still don't know where that really comes from. This aversion to making money or ascribing a certain value or number, or taking a sponsorship, or I mean, I don't have people offering me sponsorships right now, but even the thought of taking a sponsorship and putting it in something that I've made to promote something potentially that I don't believe in or really care about just kind of twists my stomach a little bit. I still don't know if that's something that needs to just change. Again, that there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know if my own inner morality is just getting in my way, or if it is something that I need to stick by. I need to hold on to. Again, because I think I've gotten back to, I started this, I started being a creative, wanting to make art, not to be famous, not to make a bunch of money, not to prove myself to people. I did it because I was so lost in wonder that I told myself I had to try. I had to do it. And I've lost that. I have lost that wonder. And I don't know how to get it back. I have lived in Japan for 1 year now. And I have learned so much. And I have fallen on my face so many times. I have stumbled and tripped and made mistake after mistake. Again, I put a lot of expectations on myself when I decided to move here. That Japan was going to be my grand reset. That I was finally going to change all of these aspects about myself and live the life that I've always wanted. Become the person I always dreamed of becoming. Create the things I always wanted to. And I'm not going to say I've done none of that. But I think this video, whatever this is a part 1 to a part 2 that I hope is coming, but I don't know. I feel like every video that I make, I want there to be a message of hope or something in it that brings light, that brings some form of encouragement. Even if it deals with something very dark, I don't want it to stay there. And so making a video like this goes against that. Because I don't have the answer. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. And it is so easy, somehow, for me to encourage people and spur people on and somehow give them hope and tell them that there's a bright future, because I know there is, because I believe that. Deep down, truly, I believe that. But in the moment, it is so incredibly difficult to extend that message to myself. To believe that in the moment, not just as my overarching worldview. And I don't know if that makes me a hypocrite or just kind of dumb. I do feel like a crazy person most days. Having a faith and having a hope that I deep down, I truly believe in. I know it to be true. But in my day-to-day, I cannot partake in it. And so I make this video. I don't know if I don't know if this is an encouragement to anybody else. It doesn't feel very encouraging, other than the fact that if you feel the same way, you're not alone. But part of me wants to make this video to simply give myself proof in the future that when things do change and I do become the man that I want to be, and I do live the life that I want to be, the doors open that I deep down I believe will open. When they finally do open, I want to look back on this moment and feel encouraged. That even though right now, as I'm talking, I don't know anything anymore. But maybe one day, some things will start to make sense. I want to become that person for myself, but I also want to become that person for all of the people around me. Konnichiwa. It's probably a good point to end the video. Right now, I have no idea about the future. I have no idea how to get there. But I have to believe that I will. It's just going to have to be one step at a time. This is one small step. Thanks for listening.